All set. Well, good morning, everyone. It is 9 a.m., Monday, October 13th. I'll call this special meeting of the Board of Harbor Commissioners for the Town of La Pointe to order. This morning with us, we have Mary Ross,
Present.
Susan Widmar,
Here.
Michael Collins,
Here.
myself, Glenn Carlson,
Here.
Evan Erickson via Zoom, and we have Katie with us as well. First up on the agenda is public comment. There's no public present. Anyone from the commission have anything? Let's jump in then to agenda item 4, discuss the school contract and late boat compensation.
No, it doesn't look like there's anything written in the contract regarding requiring the Bayfield School District to pay for late boat. But I was also thinking, a lot of times I look at the ferry boat as like a bus that, takes kids to athletic events or, they go down to Madison for forensics kind of thing. And what does Viking Motors charge? For beyond the pickup in the morning and drop off in the afternoon when they've got to run to for a boys basketball game or something. How much, what does that charge? And I don't have a clue.
Yeah, I'm gonna guess that it is different than,
And I know they don't charge per student. I think it's just a flat rate. And probably mileage.
Yeah.
well, it's something I think we should definitely look at. This is an annual contract. So for next year, I think we can definitely propose something more specific. As I looked at the contract, it does seem though that they do pay us if there's another round trip involved for students. Yes, that, $13.
The student fare.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah, not much, but not nothing either. So
Well, I guess I know this contract is August to July or whatever it is.
Yeah.
Could we talk about doing something in January? Because that's our fiscal year and we got a lot of hopeful changes going on in next year's budget, and it'd be nice if we could get this.
I think we could certainly address the tariffs at that time. I don't know.
Well, there's
In the contract itself, under 3M, it says that we shall endeavor to cooperate with the school district to make conveyance available for certain and agreed regularly scheduled extracurricular activities, but cannot guarantee availability.
Mhm.
And then the other thing was 5A, the compensation schedule. So there is an opening there. It'd be minimal.
Not, I think, room for a structural change in the middle of the contract year. I doubt.
but we could definitely alert them that we're going to want to change this for
Change
next
those.
year.
Yeah. Yeah.
is there anything?
I think we're bound by this regardless of.
There's nothing where we can meet and.
Well, maybe what Zach just read, the 3M shall endeavor to cooperate with the school to make conveyance available for certain agreed and regularly scheduled extracurricular activity. Doesn't that leave room for a discussion about that?
Yeah, but what they want aren't regularly scheduled trips. They're asking for additional
Yeah.
trips.
But then under 5A, transportation of students, including extra and co-curricular functions as mutually agreed. So we have put the price in there for mutually agreed functions, and unless we're going to say, well, we're not going to agree to any of them on this fair basis. I don't know if that's really, that is, I guess, a possibility, but it does seem to somewhat go against the spirit of what the agreement has. But I wouldn't be opposed to proposing a change for next year for these. You know, and at this point, they've only proposed these 5 extra dates. And that's just for, between now and freeze up.
But this is gonna come around again in the spring in sports and other,
Yeah,
parent teacher conferences and spring sports dinner.
This same this year, yep. I guess there's a consensus that says that there's not really big room to make that within this contract year, given the signatures there. Presented that for their approval.
I propose that we still have a tariff committee. Because
I'm sure that's
I think so. Because it has to be in the tariff anyhow. Contract.
So the rates we charge for the Bayfield School District students is in the tariff? Or is the whole contract just an addendum to the tariff?
It's not written in the tariff. It does not have to be written in the tariff.
Okay.
According to the Railroad Commission, it's a separate contract. We're allowed to have separate contracts. They just have to have a expiration date on them.
So I don't think it has to be part of the tariff then.
It doesn't.
So we can do it separate.
I don't see that there's any real action to take for number
Right.
4, at least at this time. We move on then to the consideration of the late votes for after school activities.
What we were just talking about?
No,
We were on the discussion of the contract and
Yeah,
compensation.
Well, I propose that we accept Cal's proposed fix. My understanding is that Mary and Jay and Katie met with Robin and Cal.
right,
And
Thursday.
this is something I believe that you are agreeable.
Correct, but only through this year, not spring.
Okay.
We're not touching anything in 2026 yet.
Okay.
This is agreed through
The year.
the year.
December 31st.
Mhm.
So I'll do that motion that we accept this through December 31st.
I'll second.
Presented.
Is there any discussion? All in favor?
Aye.
Opposed? Motion carries. Next up, consider special trips request by Bayfield School District.
That was the Miffle LLC said they can do the trips, no problem.
All right,
And they can, we didn't agree to a specific time. There was no agreement as to the specific time, whether it's 7 or 7:30.
They
kind of.
cannot, the school cannot, a 7 o'clock did not work for them. Cal did mention that.
Okay,
he
for the
has-
special events.
Yes,
The 4
for the-
special,
Yeah.
3
the
trips.
additional
Okay,
ones.
so those would be at 7:30? Or even,
That's, I believe what Cal said. He has his hand
go ahead, Cal.
raised.
So with these, the Bayfield School District trips and the after-school activities, every attempt would be made to just merge the soonest time that works for both parties. So if there was a 7 o'clock that worked for the after-school group, but a 7:30 that worked for the school, we just run the 7:30 that night to minimize costs. So it's essentially, I'm sure each activity from the Bayfield School District will have a different time. We'll just make sure that we're, adjusting that late boat to accommodate them on those days, and then just send a notice out to, those after school activities groups that the boat will be a little bit later on that day.
I think it's the school's responsibility.
Sounds like a good solution.
and the agreement was not to publish them anywhere. Because volleyball could lose in the first round of regionals, so therefore their
Sure.
season is done before the 31st of October. That has to do with the
after school.
Yeah, the
Sports.
it's number 5 on the agenda.
And the cost of not running one of those trips outweighs publicizing, trying
Yeah,
to get more
absolutely.
revenue for the others.
Yeah,
That seems reasonable to me.
me too.
I'll move that did you make a motion, Zach?
This was.
I had not yet, I don't believe.
I'll move that we approve the special trips requested by the Bayfield School District with the understanding that if there are round trips for students involved in any of those, that those get charged to the school district at the contract rate.
I'll second that. Is there any discussion? All in favor?
Aye.
Opposed?
Ooh,
Motion carries. Next up, discuss complimentary return ticket for the 2025 Island Boutique.
Just a note on this, Miffle did reach out to the museum at the beginning of this month.
Van, yeah. Here.
Just, Robin, you're not on mute.
Oh, sorry.
That's okay. Just to let you guys know, they did reach out to let them know that Miffle can't offer that for 2025 without further discussion with the town and harbor commission. I believe she was told that they would put like a ticket in to change the information, but nothing's been changed. Leanne has offered to reach out again to ask for that change. But they have already reached out and it's not something that Miffle LLC was offering.
I think the museum just published what they have been publishing for years,
Mhm.
because there has been a free return ticket for 15, 20 years, however long the boutique's been going on.
and this is museum sponsored versus,
Correct.
okay.
Well, the main event is at the museum, but like Mission Hill Coffee House offers sale on stuff, Woods Hall does, but they don't come down to the museum. And if a person who purchased something at Mission Hill came to the museum, they could get a ticket because they purchased something on the day of the boutique.
Has the museum gotten back to us about this discrepancy?
The only thing that Leanne said was that she did run into Maddie, I believe, and Maddie said that she would put a ticket in to have the information changed.
They can't change it themselves. They've got to go through the Historical Society.
That's where this
Okay.
is. It's the historical society that's got it.
So I guess that she said that she would do that.
So they're gonna try to get the historical society to pay for these.
No,
trips?
to change what's on their
Change the
website,
information
to change this.
that-
Oh.
Yeah. And she's already tried to reach out.
That's as of the beginning of this month, I think the 6th or so, Leanne had reached out to them and then she ran into Maddie a couple days after and Maddie confirmed that she would do that. But I don't think that they've gotten any follow-up or anything after that.
Actual contact with Madison.
Well,
I
it
think-
sounds like it's their problem.
Right, I think it's a great offering. I would suggest that they go to the chamber and see if they would foot
Yeah,
the bill.
right.
Always ask.
Trip,
Yeah.
but I don't think we can do it. I don't think it would
Mhm.
conflict with the tariffs and.
And Leanne has
And at the chamber.
pretty much, yeah,
And it was never a huge number of tickets.
ever.
Yeah.
Right.
One-way passenger.
It was
Right.
the jet.
And it was they had to return to Bayfield on
That
the day of the boutique.
Yeah.
Not like they could see it and use it 2 weeks later.
How about the footnote about it? If they bought it over at the coffee shop, did they know they had to go to the museum to,
Yes. The coffee shop knew I mean,
that's all,
It was-
already the way it was?
yep.
I like Zach's idea. Like the chamber.
We'll have the museum talk to the chamber. We don't have to.
No, no, no.
Not talking to you.
Yeah, no, it's not our problem.
Right.
Are we requesting that Ms. any sort of follow-up? Sorry, she asked, I think she's listening now, but she asked if
The unhappy people are going to be at the museum.
Right.
And so I would think the museum would want to resolve this before they have a bunch of unhappy people there.
I don't believe that we have any action to take there either. Move on to meeting dates. We haven't, our next meeting is already scheduled.
Rescheduled.
We do.
It's scheduled for the 25th, next Thursday, the 23rd at 9 AM.
Got it. Let's jump right into second half of public comment. Any public comment? I would like to thank our scheduling committee and Miffle for working together to find a solution for these kids. I like what you've come up with and it's appreciated.
Second that.
Motion to adjourn?
So moved.
Second.
All in favor?
Aye.
Aye.
Aye. Opposed? Motion carries. Thank you.
Good.
Love short.
That's a